Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is our FTB Blockception series, and I'm in an area you guys don't usually see. This is where I tend to store all of my shinies, but it was the best area to give you an example. We updated the server recently, and the newest patch, actually, Zycraft got a pretty big update. I don't know if you remember, but these are very different looking. And even the crystals, there's a slight change with them as well, because ow. So they change. So I'm wondering if they change, are they also, these were supposed to grow once upon a time. So ow, son of a, I'm gonna put spike traps everywhere for myself, and I'm gonna leave these down here, and if I remember, we'll try and come back and see if they grow. I don't know, but that would be cool, because I actually like these crystals. I know some people really don't like them, but I really like them. So we'll see if it's not possible to grow crystals. One of the other big changes with this one that I'm not as enthusiastic about, I have to be honest. Well, here, there's a very easy way to tell. Is the map. The map, it's an entirely different map, and it is... I think Ray's had a memory leak is the reason that people changed off of it, but this one is freaking uber powerful, and I'm not sure I'm a fan, mainly because of this right here. It's essentially a radar mode, like if you're caving, but you'll notice, if you just walked by, you'd think I just patched this area. Instead, you are shown my little, copper strip mine that I'd started working on here, because down at the depths that I'm usually sending the turtle at, there is not really any copper. Whereas here, right on level 40, is pretty much one of the better depths to go looking for copper, and I was desperate for some copper, I will be honest. But he came back with all sorts of nice happy shinies. Oops. So we'll just grab him while I'm here, and I remember. So, I'm not as enthusiastic about that particular feature, just because it's a little bit overpowered, in my opinion. I'm one of those ones, I love being able to have little hidden areas tucked away every which where. Just so you can have, you know, your little secrets, or if you're gonna prank someone, you can have that hidden. It's just, I personally tend to prefer that, but not much I can do about it, honestly, except I don't run it. It also has, well, here, let me see if I can remember. Radar, show hostiles, show neutrals, show players. So essentially it will show you when there are nasty critters running around, which it is kind of cool in a way, but again, a little bit overpowered, at least humble opinion and all that. So, I'm not a huge fan, I won't lie. But the reason that I made that was because I actually had more copper than this. It took me caving for several hours and that little strip mine area to get a full stack and maybe 30 pieces of copper. I was out. Oh, it's nighttime. We're gonna sleep real quick here. That was one of the major efforts that you folks has gone on behind the scene. Oh, hello. Well, I think I'm willing to say they fixed the crystals not growing bug. Now, isn't that interesting? Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. So, crystals apparently will grow now. That's, yeah. Because these were not grown crystals. Now, isn't that kind of spiffy? Cool. Okay, we will dump this in here, and we are going to go to the macerator. Oh, and as we walk, I have started, well, you'll notice two things. I have started trying to green up the underside of the wheat farm, and I think that's coming along. I'm probably going to be tinkering with that for ages, truth be told. I have also made another nice shiny platform. We'll get to what it is in just a second. A macerator here. You know, now that I have power, there is no reason not to take this macerator with us, except I broke it because I forgot that I needed, son of a... Okay, well, I'll deal with that on my own time. So, apparently, Macerator's not one of the ones you want to grab with a pickaxe. Kind of sucks. Oh, let me see. Is it really hard to make a Macerator? I'm sorry, folks. Bear with me for just a second here. Yeah, it was one of the pain-in-the-ass ones. I will do that on my own time. Son of a bee. Okay. So... I might not have the choice if I don't have enough copper running around. Because I do need copper for what I'm planning next. Where did I stick my spare copper? We will see. I sincerely doubt I have enough, but we will get to that later. So, I have this nice shiny new one, and as you may guess from all of the dirt, it's ready for a farm. We'll get to what it will be. First off, though, I want to fix the wheat farm here. And you may have also noticed I ran piping up through the center there. So, I cleaned up a little bit, like the barrels all used to be here, and it was good for what I needed at the time. But it's time to upgrade this, because honestly, there's not going to be any coal. I don't need this Stirling engine. So we are going to clean all of this up, because it is no longer necessary. We will even take out this chest right here. You are not needed. You are not, but I'll clean you up later. So... we will grab, there we go, Stirling engine. Actually, that's probably needed. We are not going to be using these because they tend to go pop. So, what are we going to use? And another thing you may have noticed when I popped into this chest here, I went ahead and made myself a couple of biogas engines. And that was purely to save time because I've made those in front of you folks before. Let's be perfectly honest. Really? Now, will this work on this? Of course not. Alright, maybe I can use this block here. Wow, I hate how you cannot control which way these face, or at least I have not figured out how. That really kind of sucks, but deal with that later. What we are going to do is grab... this is in stone waterproof pipe. Stone waterproof. I have nowhere near enough, but you may notice I cooked up a whole crap load of cactus and everything else, and there's some stone here, so... well, first off, we will just take this and go zoot. And like so. And probably not enough, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see how far we can get with it. Yep, that connected on. So, let us... oops. Good, that doesn't connect in. Huh. Now there's an interesting question. Do I want to... I wonder. I'm gonna take this out just so I can dig my way in. I will be right back with it. We are going to figure out exactly how to wire it. Nice. Actually, I think that'll work. That'll probably work pretty well, actually. Although it's not hanging up over the edge, which would probably look pretty crappy, truth be told. Okay, so we will go here. And then zot. And it won't look so bad coming out of here. That does not offend me, at least. There we go. Okay. Oh, but you know what? I should at least minimize the impact here. Haha, and I happen to have great wood. That one was actually not planned. That was just leftovers from me working on the tree bottom of this, but we're going to consider it a happy coincidence. What can I say? So, zot, like so. And... nice. how do I... Actually, my best bet is probably just straight out like this, isn't it? Because then I can... Yeah, I can hide it. That's... Okay. I'm a little shy, not a big deal. Don't think I have glass up here, though. But I just have to go yoink, like so. And yoink. And behold, glass. Although I'm starting to run low on glass. I'm going to have to make some more. That's unfortunate, because glass is a bit of one of those pains that I hate doing. We're just going to make 6. Or not, because I have to grab the stone, which I also conveniently cooked. Haha. Watch me being all prepared and stuff. Yeah, okay. That should give me more than enough to rig up this as well, so... Not too shabby, but for now, that'll be enough. And there we go. Okay. Now, I'm trying to remember, is the biogas engine one of those weird ones that... I think that connected incorrectly? We will see when... Oh, and you may have noticed, I forgot, there was no earth-shattering kaboom while that gets pumped up. I left this and it even ran dry. There was nothing for the fermenters or anything to work with. Like, they ran empty. It still does not explode, even though this just kept on trolling. And the battery was... So, this is officially as boom-proof as I am capable of making it. Now, I did notice there is a leak in the system. It's drawing power, it's using biomass. Unfortunate, but I thought the culprit was the rolling machine, because it was one of those ones that kept requiring power. It would, like, lose a little bit and get recharged, lose a little bit and get recharged. One of these machines might have the same problem. I'm not entirely sure. You know, does a carpenter actually require power? I forget. Oh, well. So, rolling machines definitely seem to have that power leak. I don't know about any of the others. So, let's see. Okay, cool. It can come in through the back. Going to need a bucket of lava to get that one heated up, though. And actually, we're going to go ahead and wire it up so that nothing happens, nothing gets wasted. So, we will be like so. And like so. Okay. So that, once that thing starts, you know, doing the juice, wheat will go to blue, which would be out this way if I had to take a guess. But we want it going... Let me make sure my pipe there. I'm having thoughts. Is this the one that's... Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I cleaned this up. This just wasn't what I was going for. I just switched it out of... Actually, the nice thing is I can yoink these pipes and put them to better use. Because I decided I didn't want... I wanted to stick with the central theory of, you know, items going down, power coming out, all of that. So... I went ahead and piped up the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, quit that. Hey. The, you know, delivery mechanism into this pipe here. Which is probably not perfect, but... Yeah, okay, I think that worked. Ah, now here comes the second question. Because that, yep, that's blue. So, begs the second question, can I do the same general theory and have it coming out right here? Ooh, trickier. Very much trickier. How do I want to wire this up? Or pipe this up, rather. This isn't wiring, this is just piping. Always so tricky. Because this one... Well... Ha 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 ha. This one might just have to go... Well, no, I don't want this going up and above. It's gonna have to try to be a little bit more... Oh, or not. Hello. Huh. So that's as far over. Or I just have to make sure it's here. Let's see what we get. Trying to do that same thing. I need shears. I don't think I have any, but I think I have iron right here. Yep, I do. 1, 2. Well, I don't want to waste great wood leaves. I'm going to need unholy amounts of them. Let's be very honest. I took a big chunk out of my supply when I started working on the underside. Over here. Okay. So it comes out here. Can I make that work? Huh. Well, I could change which way the... Oh! Hey, quit that. Alright, so if I do this... That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. I just need to remember to change... No, put that... Wheat is now going... What? Where did my wheat go? Okay. Excuse you? Give me that. Okay. So, let's try that again. Wheat will be going to white. I lost wheat. Don't ask me how. Yeah, okay. So wheat will now go up here. And let's finish piping this up. Wow, I seriously don't have enough? No way. Alright, let's see here. Do I have any cobble transport? Yes, I do. Nice. I have a nice big supply. You know what? Screw it. Let's see. I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that... No, not yet. Easier to cover up and hide one line than two is the thought. I could regret this and need to repipe it, but I don't want to spend forever doing this. This is what you do when you're trying to get too fancy for yourself. Really? Really? You're gonna do that to me? Son of a... There you go. Alright. I've done worse. I've done better, but we'll see how it goes. That's not too shabby. I can probably camouflage this without too terribly much effort. So what that means is I need to go, and now I'm ready to go grab a bucket. Dump these in here. Nope, get back here. And are there massive amounts of creepers? No, I think I can make a quick run. Come to me, lava. Come to me. Woo! Run away. Okay. So, if I am correct, we then dump that in there. And where did I put the lever? There was a lever. I swear there was. Yeah, there is. Okay. We're gonna make you nice and obvious in case somebody ever has to come and shut this system off for reasons I can't imagine right now. But you should be ready to go. Please don't explode. And if I'm right, this should get... Oh my. That's a lot of seeds. Yep. The wheat farm is officially back in commission, which is very good. Now... Oh, no, is it going to... Yeah, okay, it should be... It's not going to transport it very fast, but it is transporting it. Which means we need to go deal with that, because... While this one does not have any problems... Doesn't really go anywhere either. So... Those cobblestone transports. We're gonna have to do a switch out. because how the system is set up, it needs to be stone transport pipes. Because on this system, it's stone is the input. So not a big deal, at least I don't think. Yeah, that one should do as a transition. And if I do this correctly... Oh, that's mildly irritating. Not a big deal, though. Hey, come on. Quit screwing with me. There we go. And actually, I will just do that. And hopefully, if I rig this up correctly, this will distribute the wheat to all of the different fermenters, and this should automatically begin producing. This is a good thing. Now that little wooden thing is going to be a massive system upgrade later. But not a big deal. We can definitely get that working. Now, while that gets to work, because yeah, that's not even here yet. Yep, okay, but it's on the way. So, next up, what is... The wheat farm is officially back up and at least mostly functional. Not a big deal there. What is the goal for this place? Well, the wheat is a dual-purpose sort of thing. Now, I found out I way overbuilt my mulch system. This does not require mulch anywhere near what I thought it would. That's not a bad thing. It means that some of this wheat can go into the fermenting system. I'll have to rig up some smart wiring later. But I need a lot more in terms of things to ferment into biomass. So, what does that mean for us? It means we are going to set up another farm. Now, I'm probably going to just show you the basics of what I'm doing, because what this is earmarked to be is a sugarcane farm. So, and I'm showing this so certain viewers, and you know who you are, don't get all ragey with me that I don't put together the system properly. I am going to rig it up in a... every other sort of one. Do I have sugarcane? Yes, I do. So, this wooden one is going to be the sugarcane harvester. This is a 9x9. I believe these sugarcane harvesters can do a 10x10, but I didn't want to press my luck. So I am just going to do this checkerboard pattern. It's the most efficient pattern if you are, and only if you are, above a, a 6x6 square, which we are. If it's 6x6 doing the rows, it's a wash. But if you get above 6x6, this is actually more efficient. So I am going to set this up, and we will be right back. I lied. We're back, and it's not quite that yet, but I remembered I wanted to see if this worked correctly, and I figured you folks might like to see that. So it just hit this area. It's splitting and going to its various ways. Please go in. Please go in. Please. Please go in. I think... Yep. Okay. So distribution system seems to be roughly working. It's not the most intelligent system I've ever put together, but as long as it's able to throw all of the shinies, and I just want to make sure that the piping goes... I knew a couple of these were headed for the top. Where's one of my top-bound ones? Did I miss it? I might have. Oh, wait, here we go. So are you going to go in? Yep, you went to the left. Okay. Yep, okay. We didn't see it, but we actually saw it creating the biomass. So, bonus. That should do nicely. Okay, so for reals, be right back now. And we're back for reals now. Whoa. Yeah, we'll do the aerial view. It's a little bit funky. I know it's not the perfect shape that most people, and I'm sure I'll get all sorts of nasty comments, but it has a lot of sugarcane crammed into it there. So this should be pretty decent. I'm gonna let this grow, and we are going to go make the really important part of this, which is the actual harvester itself. And powering this thing is going to be tricky, but we'll get to it. So, let's see here. So, the glass and the sugarcane I have on hand. It's the logger that's going to be the... Oof. It's definitely going to be the trick, isn't it? Okay. Holy heck. Well, we'll start there. It was the thermionic fabricator for that thing, yeah. It was redstone and diamond, which fortunately I think I have... That's the induction. There we go. Oh, what was the trick with this thing? It needed something else specifically. I think it was glass, but let me... Yeah, okay. So then it was for the diamonds down the middle and redstone on each side. So... Oh, geez, this is that stupid one that you had to have all of the ingredients in here, too. Oi, what a pain. Alright, here it goes. So, should be... Please just use this. Don't actually need them in here. Please. Pretty please. Yes. Nice. Okay, so there's those. Man, that's freaking expensive. Yep, okay, that's definitely the right ones there. Sturdy casing, that's bronze. Ooh. Now here's where we're gonna find out if I have enough bronze on hand. Ooh, do I have any up here? Okay, I've got some copper, I've got some tin. I should be able to make do with that, I hope. I hope real hard. So, let's start with... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be... Oops, dang it, I'm one shy. I must have miscounted. Well, hope I don't need copper for anything. Alright. Actually, could have just done it there. Duh. So... No sturdy casing. Okay, and oops, wrong one. The basic circuit in a carpenter. Okay, I can do that. Hang on. Yoink. Carpenter. Now this is the one that I think you have to... Oh my. Huh. What's the pattern again? A basic circuit. And it needs water, if I recall. So redstone up each side. Oops, that's not... Oh yeah, I have to right-click it. This is the one where you have to have it in inventory. It's a little bit funky. Fortunately, I have... There we go. Give me... Man, this is so much easier when you actually have the circuit, or the machines set up. So much easier. Alright. That should be that. It was... like so? Was it... Yeah, okay, it was... Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it strangely. It was... like that. Sturdy casing in the middle. Corners and circuit. Okay. So circuit, and then glass. And there is the logger. Now we upgrade this to a sugarcane harvester, which is glass diamond. And sugarcane on the corners. Yes. Woohoo! Wow, that's so much easier to do when you actually have all the machines for it. Remarkably so. Sheesh. How did I ever do without all those little things? Man. Alright. So. We need these so that... it was bright green, so I put these down so they were an easy marker. Alright, now here's the real trick. Because I was not thinking clearly enough, I don't think. For the purposes of... Oh, so this must just need power. Huh. Okay. So, I'll tell you what, folks. I will... you've already had to suffer through me wiring up things over here, so I will be right back yet again, now that you've seen me make the sugarcane harvester. And once I have this rigged up, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. And the best way I could think to do it was I'll do it under, and I should be able to either I'll double up how thick this is, or I'll hide it when I do all of the like the wood and the leaves. There's a couple ways I can hide these pipes if I did this right. Now, it's full of biogas, so it hopefully... Now, here's a question. It's linked directly into the harvester. I'm hoping it doesn't need piping, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll scamper about, because it should now be providing power. Now, the sugarcane harvester only takes the tops off of fully grown, but there should be a bunch, so I'm guessing this is not correct, which is unfortunate. Because this thing should be... Oh, it's not turned on. Duh. Okay, okay. I can fix it. I can fix it! I swear I can. I think I can, anyway. Should be able to. Woo! Oh, son of a... Really? Ah, screw it. Screw it. Well, actually, first thing before I say screw it, yeah, I need a lever. That would be handy. We go through the forest of sugarcane. I can't believe I didn't fall into any of the water holes there. Oh yeah, I also installed an iron pipe. It's just a filter to make sure that this is the clear side, so everything's gonna go down this way. Yeah, you see? Instead of having wheat coming up and traveling up here. That was just I foresaw that problem and headed it off at the pass. I don't have a single cobblestone. Can I use stone? Do I have sticks is the other question. I do. So, question is, can I use just regular stone? No. Son of a... Bah. I knew I'd forget something. I knew I'd forget something. No, let me in. Nope. Quit that. Alright, I've got cobblestone right... Oh, or I could just grab the pre-made. Ain't that handy. Alright. I hate when I do that. I need to get some better entry and exit systems, because the zombies just pound down those doors anyway, so they're not even especially useful for anything shy of, like, creepers and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, the not being blown up by creepers, very important. Very, very important. But, alright, what level? You are at this level here. Yeah, I guess I can... So you're powering up. Question is, are you powering this machine? I cannot remember if you can put a... I wish it had the... I wish the sugarcane harvester had some sort of interface. It would be very nice to be able to... But I think I hear harvesting. Yep, it is harvesting. Now the question is, and it's going into the pipes. So we are officially solid. Yes. Yes. And actually, yes, it costs me a little bit in the way of I'm not prime efficiency anymore, but being able to turn this thing off is probably a good thing. So being able to get to this lever easily, in retrospect, is actually a good thing. So I'm not going to complain too much. It costs me maybe 3 sugarcane plants. That's not the end of the world either. So we go out here. And the nice thing is this is lit up well enough. Yeah, you can see it harvesting. I shouldn't be spawning things here either. So this thing should be able to just go for the rest of eternity. That should not be a problem. I will clean up the bottom on my own time, but yeah. Well, actually, I can, while it's doing that, heck. Yeah, my jetpack power is still good, so I will just hop back onto my little maintenance platform I created for myself here. And yoop, haha, jetpack away. So, oh, oops, that wasn't where I meant to land. As long as this is working the way I hope it is, any moment here we should be seeing the sugar canes. Yes. So they should go down here, and They should follow the nice shiny path and be created into yummy, yummy biofuel. Or biomass, rather, not biofuel. There is a difference, and one of these days we will actually get into what that difference is, but that is a story for another day. For now, we have actually started... Oof, yeah. Good thing I got that running, because, man, I burned through this stuff, so I definitely... A sugarcane farm should do very good things, and yes, this system needs tweaked. I need to actually put a real sorting, because eventually I'm going to need to be able to, you know, say, oh, I'm running low on mulch, I need to go make some. And then divert the wheat over here into this system, but I have a lot of wheat stored right now. I have a lot of mulch. I have a whole crap load of mulch stored right now. I mean, like a silly amount. And this, I really thought it would go through mulch a lot faster, but it does not. So I am not going to worry about that. I think we have spent enough time in this tree. It is hopefully now going to be on the positive side of producing. Actually, I gotta remember to do something, though, because I think that makes a big difference on just how much I... Alright, it's still charging, but I'm going to stop the output. Haha. Because I think if I leave it, it does tend to just keep drawing power. Which is tricky. But, yeah. Alright, so, I think we are going to call the tree a functional area for now. The sugarcane harvester should be, you know, running for the rest of eternity. It should power up the fertilizer, or the fermenters very nicely. Sugarcane grows reasonably quickly. Although this one, that's the, like I said, this only harvests the top. So it's only when they get 3 high that it harvests it, which is a little weird. I would have thought it would do 2, but I guess it really doesn't make any sort of difference because it's going to harvest as soon as it gets to the top. So actually, yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. So... it's all harvested, and it should be able to keep this running. And this should not go explodey, because these don't tend to. So, we're good. We have a fully functional sugarcane farm. We have an updated wheat farm that actually, you know, works now that I'm not crutching it along to get the mulch system up and running. Which is really, that really makes me happy. I'll have to figure out what to do with the seeds eventually, because I've got a whole crap load of them. I think there's a couple things you can do, but I'm not gonna freak about that right now. So, I'm gonna call it a good day. I think that's... Phew! Yep. They are going through the iron pipe correctly. None of them are going down here. So, we should be gold. Nice. Okay. So, I'm gonna call it there. For the next... Now that we're calling the tree done, I don't want to keep just going nuts with this tree. We'll come back to it every once in a while. But... I think I'm going to move on to another sort of mod. And actually, if you've listened this long, I'm going to give you folks in the comments a vote. Would you like me to go into bees or thaumaturgy? Or thaumcraft, not thaumaturgy. But so, bees have a lot of very interesting stuff to them, but thaumaturgy also does too. So, which would you folks like to see? I'm actually, and we see this marching along, I'm going to give you folks a little bit of a vote, and if nobody responds, I'll just pick whichever one. I think I'm going to go bees if nobody decides, but otherwise I don't mind any which way. So, let me know in the comments, and that'll be it. This is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.